Watch Rissa have just been always envious of Grandma.
Sort of.
They pegged something on her specifically to make her and her family suffer for the good fortune they had at founding that lighthouse ages ago.
Yep. So make sure you don't pay the debt with money.
Okay. Talk to Rissa Aberdeen. Maris, how go your efforts? Okay, let's see. I have questions about our tribe. I want to know more about them. What do you wish to know? You're always trying to look after me. Why? As children, your father and I were close. I saw a future for us. I was going to be your mother, but he could not stand by, as the woman who would be your mother bore the weight of your grandmother's sins alone. There's only so much a single huntress can manage. Oh, so your mother is... It's like... Wait, so do the tribal... It's supposed to passes from parent to child.
Yeah, it's a blood debt. It's everybody in your tribe.
So he willingly married into it. Aw, good man. They turned into a natural team, working to redeem your bloodline. I must admit, she was better suited for him. Despite it all, we remained close friends. You may not be connected to me by blood or tradition, but I still consider you family, Maris. I don't want to see you suffer. Okay, enough talk about the past for now. Let's see. Who would be able to help me? Ito is the Kazite trainer. He can teach you about combat. Burok, he's the gate warden, can teach you about surviving out in the wild. And I'm sure shopkeepers can teach you about their expertise as well. If you're looking for news, the inn is always a good place to try. And don't forget about Yazan down by the beach. Alright. I do want to ask about the blood price, though. This blood price is unfair. You can't hold me responsible for things that are out of my control. Have you forgotten why your family bears this blood price? When your grandmother was chamber lady. Oh, so she had the position that she has now. She turned away the followers of a lot in our time of greatest need, forcing the tribe to pray only to the five winds for protection. So, from what I'm getting at is, maybe there's an older culture that's surrounding the five winds, or maybe other older traditions.
So they skipped out on worshipping
a lot is some kind of
actual god,
paladin deity.
Yeah.
But watch a lot be some kind of murder monster demon thing that just poses as a god. What do you think? Huh? Isn't that always the twist?
I might be. There's a whole faction related to a lot. So if we wanted to go down that direction, it's actually, I think, one of the easier factions to join.
Of course it would be easy. He always wants more followers, but we'll see that later down the line. Okay, so essentially we had to pray to the five winds rather than a lot. Because of her pride, dozens were slain by the beasts of the scourge. Your bloodline owes it to them to pay back that debt. Then I will have to head outside the walls. If you think you can survive alone, out there in the wild, you have that right. But remember, your tribe is your family. We achieve more together than we do on our own. Really? Like, I really want to work with the people that... Okay. What are your duties as chamber lady? I never have paid much mind to politics. I represent us within the Blue Chamber Collective. Whenever the tribes need to make a decision that affects us all, each of us bears one vote on the matters at hand. I wonder how many tribes there are then, if there are several that gather together. Are they like the five, or is it something else?
She will talk about that shortly. That's one of the other factions.
Should a chamber lord call a meeting, we gather in the city of Berg, the birthplace of our collective, and hold a discussion, then a vote. As such, I wield much power within the town of Cierzo, but only so long as my decisions are accepted. After all, your grandmother was chamber lady once, before she was exiled for her actions. No one in the collective is above the law. Okay, enough talk about the past. Ancestors guide you, Maris. Be safe. Be smart. Okay. I want to talk about the blood price. You have a way to make that payment, Maris? Show me. I earned a tribal favor. And on time, too. I'm impressed, Maris. You've proven you can be an excellent asset to the tribe when you put your mind to it. Well done. Consider this payment dealt with. Cierzo thanks you for your great deed. I should also let you know, Oliel and Nizan are leaving Cierzo. You should speak to them before they go. Wait, my debt's not paid off.
No.
It can't possibly be.
We just paid a payment.
Okay, well, hey, chamber lady. How many people did my grandmother inadvertently kill?
Wasn't it dozens?
Something like that. Hey, if I save enough of you, will that be it? Square? Even?
That would be nice, but no, there's other ways to pay the debt, sort of.
Uh-huh. What do you mean they're leaving? What's going on? Oliel is leaving Cierzo permanently. Oh, right. Well, we already talked to her outside. To join the holy mission of Alat. Nothing I could say would convince her to stay. I can be a little vindictive and, oh good, it's about time you let her go. Or, darn, you know, I'll miss her around here. What do you think? I don't necessarily want to be combative.
You really don't like this lady, do you?
Huh?
You really don't like this lady, do you?
I mean, did you hear her? She was trying to edge out my mom with Dad. Well, she, I suppose, graciously stepped aside. I mean, Daddy-O must have been quite the selfless man to have tied himself to a woman with this massive blood debt. But I don't know, like, this lady is supposed to look after you, and this girl, Oliel, I suppose is supposed to be like a foster, well, not a foster sister, but, you know,
Yeah, a foster mother after her parents passed on.
Like, she doesn't sound too vile, but it's one of those things where I wonder if, like, why am I being forced to pay off this debt now when I'm...
Well, you hadn't paid it in, like,
a grown
4
woman?
months.
Oh, so there was, like...
Yeah, you're supposed
like
to pay it at certain periods, but since we were on a boat for 4 months, we couldn't pay it, so we get back and we have to pay.
How are we on a boat for 4 months if we barely just got off the shore before we hit a giant rock?
No. We were coming back.
Oh.
With everything.
Oh, so we were coming back and the lighthouse wasn't lit, so then we crashed.
Correct. Yeah, it wasn't that we just pulled out of harbor and then crashed, because that would be hilarious. Hey, we know you normally would have, like, extra time for this, but seeing as you're currently down, time for some kicks!
Okay. So yeah, I don't know if I want to be be cruel.
Be nice about Oliel.
Yeah,
I like Oliel.
I'll miss her. I'll miss her being around here. As will we all. I don't suppose you could convince her to stay. She is my only daughter, set to inherit the clan when I join the ancestors. No, I don't suppose you'd be able to convince her. Her mind is made up. And Yazan, why is he leaving? He can't be ready for another expedition already. Listen, Maris, the shipwreck that killed so many of our people and nearly took your life was the fault of Yazan's brother, Roland. A blood price has been declared upon his bloodline. I like the second option, if only because it seems like people expect this of Roland.
Yeah, or he's like the town drunk.
Who knows? So was Roland supposed to be the one manning the lighthouse? Or
Yep.
was
and
he the one?
He was too drunk to actually light the lighthouse.
Are you sure?
I believe.
Okay, let me look. Oh, Roland. Why am I not surprised? Roland always did have his head in the clouds, but to show such negligence, he must be held accountable. 12 people are dead because of his actions. Yazan bears responsibility as well. As captain, he should have known better than to approach the bay when the lighthouse was not lit. This tragedy would have been avoided if either of them had used their heads. Roland accepts the consequences of his actions. Yazan refuses. He has chosen to exile himself from Zierzo forever rather than do his duty to the tribe and bear the blood price. So there's the good decision on his part then. I'm losing 2 friends in one day! And I understand punishing Roland, but why Yazan? Well, I thought she already explained it, that Yazan was foolhardy to approach the beach.
I mean, truly, it's mostly Roland's fault, but yeah. I would go with, I don't know, anything. I've already kind of chosen mine on these, but it doesn't matter that much.
I don't know. I don't want to be a tribal loyalist, considering that, yeah, they are putting these hefty prices on them, but at the same time,
it's up to you.
Is this their form of life insurance? Is that what's going on?
Kinda. I mean, yeah, kinda.
Because it's not like they're dragging these people and executing them for manslaughter or something like that, or murder. It's just that they want them to pay back the families? I'm losing 2 friends in one day. I know this can't be easy for you, Maris, but this is the way things have to be. Oh, that's not right. There's always a choice. Come back once you've said your goodbyes to them. Once you're done, we should discuss your future here in Zierzo, now that you can handle the world outside. Alright, I need to guzzle some water, apparently.
I got a hat.
Blop, 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 blop.
I got a hat. We should probably go nap for a little while.
That you do. What is that? Does she have a glowy swordfish?
Yes, she does.
Above
It's
her?
really cool looking. Like, I know you were talking about how this game's ugly, but I actually really like its style.
Okay, well, now that I'm actually seeing it and in the gamma isn't drawn up so much, it is actually colorful, and
It's like, it's very dated looking, but the style is like,
this looks like a
is
game
nice.
that's about 10 years old. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things where, yeah, it's sort of like when we have the discussions about stylization versus realism. I think that if this had been stylized, it would have been even prettier.
Yeah, if this had looked like Ashen, which probably actually would have taken less work, probably, it would have looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go take a quick nap, then go talk to our friends. And
I
probably
really like that
stop for
little
burgers.
pearl bird.
Yeah. It's a shame we can't have 2, but at the same time, we only really need 1.
Nah, we don't need too many pets.
Yeah, so I'll try and have that out. It does go away whenever I die, but, like, I can just resummon it freely. Okay, I'm gonna go cooking.
Is there anything I should throw in the chest?
Yeah, actually, if your inventory is full.
Yeah, it is pretty full. I can get rid of wood. Probably predator bones. Linen cloth. Iron scrap? Maybe I should keep that around. Hide I can get rid of. I want to keep the bedroll and the food.
I'm gonna throw in the fancy hat.
I'm surprised at how soon the jerky starts going. You would think that... Oh, the gabberries I should probably
Well, we've had that
eat.
jerky for a while.
A dry mushroom bar, common mushroom, an ice rag, soothing
I believe
tea.
stuff in your, in the bin also doesn't rot.
Interesting. I mean, it could be like a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Probably not. Maybe I should cook then. To get some of my gabberries into jam.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, go for it.
That's the Zierzo streets. Now I need to go downstairs.
Yeah, so 4 gab berries make a jam, and then it's like 1 or 2 jams plus bread makes,
Yeah, it's only 1 jam.
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely a worthwhile conversion rate. So convert all of them up, honestly.
Yep.
Because it's, like, it's all worth good money.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I made as many as I could.
Alright, let's go take a 2-hour nap, and then let's go talk to friends, and then I also want to show you how to actually increase your stats.
Oh, okay. Alright, use the bedroll. And
So do 2 hours sleeping and then maybe 1 hour repairing?
Oh, 2 hours sleeping, 1 hour repairing.
I don't know how damaged our stuff is, but it's good to just kind of routinely do it. And we don't have a time limit right now, so we can just do whatever we want. So, have your impressions improved a little bit? I know when we first started
now that we're
this,
actually
you were like,
talking to the townsfolk and getting a sense of the world and...
Yeah, unfortunately most of the townsfolk straight up just don't even respond to you, or it's like tutorial information. Now that we're actually like getting into the plot...
And I still want to find out if Grandma can be exonerated because a lot is actually terrible. Watch it be like a lot is responsible for the scourge and just wants to usher people into their servitude.
Oh, that'd be amusing.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, something along those lines. I'm always heavily suspicious of the, like, paladin organization leaders and kind of those kind of religious sects.
Press space.
Oh, sorry. I forget that you always have to do
You
that at
always
the end
forget.
of the loading screens. I know.
I'm gonna set your house on fire with fireworks. Kaboom!
Hey. Okay, so we're gonna go out onto the streets of Cierzo.
Yeah. Oh, your max health does not come back fast.
Nah, I'm a quarter down, but oh well.
It's not a big deal with both of us. We're largely... I'm not gonna say undefeatable, but still. And there are potions that can get rid of it, but I figure we're just gonna stay stingy for now. Okay, so follow me. We want to go this way.
Well, where's Oliel? Is she
she's down there. We'll go talk to her in a second. I just wanted to show you how to level up.
Okay.
So it's these guys.
Oh, nice. That's interesting. They have Anbu masks.
Yep.
Almost. Oda, Kazite trainer. That's a guy, right? So shouldn't you talk for him?
Oh, sure. Umber, my friend Maris, I continue to train every day so that someday I can fill Eto's boots. Protect Cierzo. Maybe we could should train together, eh?
So is it number 2 that I do?
I don't know.
Or
I
I'd
can't
like to
actually
talk.
see your dialogue options.
Okay, I'd like to talk.
I made a trip to visit the old hermit in the valley beyond the Ghost Pass. It's a dangerous journey, but his knowledge of magic is vast. To learn the spells of the Cabal of Winds, there is no better teacher.
Ooh, nice.
So, there are multiple classes in this game. Here, if you come talk to Edo. Here. Let's see. Umber, my friend, ready to continue your training?
Okay, well, I like to talk.
I'm afraid I'm quite busy, perhaps some other time. Try talking to him about training.
Yeah, sure. So, should I do can you teach me how to fight, or just train?
Train. I think Teach Me How to Fight actually teaches you special
Kazite
moves.
Spellblade.
So you can have, I think, 3 classes. And so this is one of them, the Spellblade, which is kind of the hybrid.
There's Elemental Discharge, an infused weapon. Shoot a projectile of an element that is infused on your weapon, or...
Yeah, so...
Temporary adds fire damage to your melee weapon, or temporarily adds frost damage.
Yeah, so I wouldn't actually pick up any of these. If you notice, the top ones are quite expensive.
Yeah.
You know, costing hundreds of silver. There's also that chain skill in the center. See how there's Spellblade's Awakening? It's the shield with the 2 swords.
Well, there's fitness down there.
Yeah, so that's the one you want to pick up. Increases your max health by 25 and the amount of health you restore while sleeping by 20%. So, anybody can pick up that skill, as well as Shield Charge and Steady Arm, both of which aren't actually useful for you.
At some point, I might want Elemental Discharge, but I don't even have an elemental weapon.
Yeah,
I
was gonna say we should figure out what classes there are and actually do research before we dive in. Not to mention it's extremely expensive. And remember, you can only pick three classes, so it's kind of tough.
3 classes?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not like in most games where it's one or
no,
two that are a combination.
It's 3-class multi-classing, and there might be more to it than this. I don't really know. Let's see. Do I pick up shield charge? Oh, steady arm must be learned first. Interesting. Okay, that's gonna be expensive. Let's see. We had a fight. Okay, so I just need 100 silver. I don't know how much money you have.
I think I only have about 20 something left.
Okay. Oh, right.
But we also have 80 something that's left in the...
Here, if you come up here, there's some crafting recipes you can pick up.
Oh, okay.
They're not really that helpful, but you might as well learn them just in case something bad happens and you lose your equipment.
Do I have to just select them?
Just select them and click and your character will just learn.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, I just clicked on them and it gave me a little status that said, you learn this, you learn that. So let's talk with Oliel. Right?
Yep, I'm coming. I just want to sell a machete.
Oh, she has a book out. I guess this is goodbye, Maris. I'm leaving this place to join the Holy Mission, and I'm not looking back. Did something happen? You're scowling. Mother and I had a talk. I didn't like any of what I heard. Risa has done some things I can't agree with. I can't talk about it. She wants me to follow in her footsteps, and I just can't. I already have no desire to be Chamber Lady. And what she told me, I refuse to consider being a part of it. Ooh, I wonder what that means. Is this something about the Blue Council or whatever else is going on? Like...
Yeah. There might be more to it. I don't know if we'd ever learn if we go with any of the other factions, though.
It's unlikely we'll meet again, Maris. Unless, of course, you want to join me. Having someone I trust by my side would make me a lot less nervous. So there's the, I'll think about it, or, and spend my, serving a lot. No, thank you. I'll leave things open. At the same time, my grandmother did not trust a lot, and this blood curse was all because she didn't want to go with a lot. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm glad. I'd be happy to have you with me. The Holy Mission is about more than working for a god or fighting the Scourge. It's also about helping everyone, regardless of tribe or family. First, protect and look after those who are in need. Second, have discipline and mastery over yourself. And third, always seek to improve yourself so you can better help others to improve and help one another. It's a good set of values to live by. In fact, if you join the Holy Mission and give up your bloodline, you'll be free from whatever making payments. Free from ever, I see. From ever making payments on your blood price as well. It's the ideal clean slate. Really? So people just adopt a new family and they're able to get rid of their blood price?
Pretty much, yeah. You ditch your tribe and you lose your last name.
Oops, my spear is going through her head. That doesn't look great. Why is my spear out in the first place? If you do want to join us, meet me in Monsoon, in the Hollowed Marsh. The road you need to take to reach the marsh is to the east of the Sharonese. Once you reach the marsh, follow the Pilgrim Road, the trail of sun pillars towards the ray of light that flies over Monsoon. And she's gone. And it's dark! Oh.
Lanterns.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Now let's talk to Yazan.
Yazan's out here.
And we'll be like, Yazan, a couple hours ago, we just talked to Risa, and she said that you were leaving for good. Why didn't you tell me about Roland?
I guess I'll talk to him. I take it you've heard the news, old dude. Come to see your old pal off. I've got this one little fishing barge to my name, and by a lot I'm going to use it. I'm leaving for the heroic kingdom of Levant, and never to darken this stain of a city ever again. The heroic kingdom doesn't buy into the idea that we should only focus on survival. They believe in pushing progress to create an even better society. It's a place where you can do what you were meant to do, without having to answer to oppressive tribal laws and misdeeds of your ancestors. You succeed or fail on your own merits and no one else's. Good choice. Go chase your own dreams. I also have why so far away and you have a duty to your tribe, but I don't know. I'm going to be positive with this guy. I should have let you talk to him, honestly.
Wait, what's going on? What were the choices?
Why so far away? You have duty to your tribe. You can't abandon it like this. Or good choice. Go chase your dreams. I'm going with positive. That I will. I will chase the Levantine dream and make it my own. I'll take any risk over being trapped here by my brother's idiocy. Let's see. So we can say, I take it you're not going to forgive your brother, or how are you going to make it to Levant? The sea can only take you so close. I mean, it's in the middle of a desert.
I like the second one. How is he going to get through the desert?
We'll go by ocean as far as we can, then leg it across the Abrasar Desert on foot. We'll be rationing water the whole way. If I can afford it, I have brought potions to help with the heat. But we'll have to try our luck without them. Let's see. So we can say, can I come along? I want out of this place too, or I'm going to miss you, Zon. When be at your back.
What were the choices?
Can I come along, or I'm going to miss you?
I don't know about going to the desert yet.
So I picked can I come along because his thing sounded cool. And he's like, no can do, you can't swim. But if you meet me there, like, I'll say hi.
Then why were we on a 4-month journey?
Yeah, I don't
with him
really
on
get
boat?
that point. But I do like that it's officially established that we can't swim. Because we can't swim in-game.
In-game?
Yeah, it's amusing.
That makes sense.
Okay, we're just gonna go with, I'm gonna miss you, Izan. Winby at your back. Likewise, my friend. Hope we meet each other again under better circumstances. Winby at your back. We plan to make the journey to Levant completely on foot. Be prepared for a long, long journey. You'll have to leave the Chersonis by going southeast, then travel east through the entire Embark forest.
It's Chersonis? I was saying Cheronese, but oh well.
Yeah, there's an S in there. Chersonis. And finally south through the Abrasar Desert itself. If you have the courage to face the Abrasar Desert and come to the heroic kingdom of Levant, I'll be waiting for you. Honestly, I like his best. No weird gods, and it sounds like an adventure.
Oh, wait a minute. So those are the two factions?
There's one more.
Okay, well then, we'll see option number 3. Oh, my lantern's out of fuel.
Try switching to the other one.
Yeah.
I think we can buy fuel
How
as
do
well.
I put it down?
Just try pressing left, maybe? There you go. I mean, it's active. You just have a spare one. Sell the empty one over here.
Is there a way for me to unequip it?
Just click on it again, probably.
Let's see. There we go. That makes sense. But now I need to equip my spear instead. That's better.
Yeah, so you can buy thick oil here for 2 silver a pop, and that should...
So that means I can refill that other lantern?
Yeah. But, I don't know. I wish there were more utility spells in this game. I think that would be really cool. Okay. Does this lady sell alchemy kits? Probably not.
I'm not seeing any oil here.
Really? Is her inventory different? Scroll to the bottom? Yeah, it's at the bottom.
That's...
Second from the bottom right?
thick oil. Oh, it just looks like a rock.
Yeah. I'm not gonna... Oh, alchemy kit. Oh, pricey. And heavy. I bet we'll find one for free somewhere.
Okay. So, where are we going now?
Let's see. So, head back up to the chamber lady.
Oh, Risa?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the last one we have to talk to, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And mainly it's going to be you, because I've already done it, and I need to be. I'll just let you control the dialogue easily.
Okay.
I like the fact that the dialogue is just smooth flowing.
Hmm.
There she is.
Oh, she's already out there with her soldiers, I suppose.
Yep.
There you are. Urgent news just came in. I must be off immediately. I don't know when I'll be able to return. Why? What happened? There's trouble in Berg. An official council meeting has been called. It's the Scourge! Or something. Something's popped up, I'm sure. I'm going to Berg, the main settlement in the Enmarka region. Enmarkar. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. The home city of all the tribes, birthplace of our Blue Chamber Collective. If you're able, I'd like you to meet me there. I did not want to spring this on you, but I have an offer. If you pledge yourself to work with me, I will pay off the rest of your blood price and adopt you into the Aberdeen bloodline. Your name would be cleared, and your burden lifted forever. My blood price is still worth thousands of silvers. Where is this coming from? It's complicated. With Oliel abandoning the family, I need someone that I can rely on. Someone I think of as close to family. And I want to make sure you never have to face a mob like that again. You remember what the Blue Chamber Collective stands for. Only by sharing our burdens as family can we hope to survive in Aurai. We are all bound together, no matter our origins or our chosen path. The individual pales in importance to the family and to the tribe. All we give up, a little of what we want. Oh, we all give up a little of what we want, making sure that everyone has what they need to survive. It's your choice, Maris. I won't force you, but my offer is open to you. Work with me, and I will adopt you into the Aberdeen family and clear your blood price permanently. I have a choice? I can't very well drag you along now, can I? You're an adult. Your life is in your hands. All I can hope to do is try to guide and shape you into someone who acts with the Blue Chamber's needs in mind. If you want to make the journey to another settled region of Aurai, you will need to prepare travel rations. If you try to travel between regions without enough rations, you will starve before you arrive at your destination. Here, I have some travel rations to spare. If you need more, the stores in Cierzo sell some. Or you can craft your own with some salt and most types of food. I hope to see you in Berg, Maris. If you wish to commit to the protection of the Blue Chamber Collective, meet me there. Take the road to the southeast of the Chersonese. So is that the third faction?
Yep. So those are the 3 factions I know about. There might be more. I kind of doubt it.
Okay, so there's your friend that wants to go into the desert where it's sort of like a capitalist society and anyone can be what they want to be, and there's probably science and technology and maybe, like, they said something about how survival wasn't enough. They had to create civilization.
Yeah, they wanted progress.
And progress. Then there was a lot, and a lot was about fighting the Scourge. And then, I don't even know what the tribes want. They just want to survive for survival's sake, and it's sort of like everyone contributes to make the whole.
Yeah. So, really just kind of depends on what you're looking for as a faction. I think, honestly, all of them are going to kind of have their own plot lines, but it's mostly going to be side plot, and I'm assuming there's some kind of overarching plot here.
Okay, so I suppose I'll turn my lantern off. I don't know where you are.
I'm heading up for the... What do you want to do? Do you want to stop after this, or you want to keep going?
I wouldn't mind playing more after this, but I can't see. I need it to be daytime.
I'm with you. Let's go back up to the house and sleep till daytime then.
Okay. Yeah, so my thoughts are, I'm not fond of joining the Blue Chambers.
Nope.
Because Rissa is just desperate to have a daughter carry on her bloodline for some peculiar reason. I'm pretty sure that she told Oliel something about her past that Oliel doesn't want to burden herself with.
Yeah, or something that the Chamberlain has to do that, like...
is really objectionable.
Yeah.
So, if you join the Aberdeens, you very well could be next in line to inherit whatever that potentially vile task is.
So sleep for 6 hours.
Okay, there.
That should set us to daytime.
And I know that you like the idea of the city in the desert with the progress and stuff.
I mean, honestly, my preference is to say screw it to all of them for a while.
And just do our own thing until we find something
Yeah, because we are weak business. Like, we're going to get smacked around by almost anything. So what I want to do is go outside and biff as many bandits in the face until we are a pair of, like, accomplished warriors. And then rinse repeat until there's nothing that stands in our way. I want to visit as many cities as I can. We can fast travel between them eventually, I believe. Because the more of those trainers that we can find, the tougher we're going to get. And eventually, you know, I'd like to pick up some kind of sword and board.
Should we try to make
build.
more travel rations?
If you want to. If you check the chest, I have 15 of them in there.
Will this chest have its contents warp to every other chest in
so.
town? So we need to take the rations with us.
Yeah.
And we should sell everything off in there.
You want to come in here?
Sure.
In the stash, grab 2 pieces of meat and 1 piece of salt. That'll make 1 set of travel rations. I figured you might as well do that just to kind of learn.
Salt.
Yep.
Where's salt?
Just get used to it.
There we go.
Because, yeah, ranging out is going to be... I'm not going to say tough on us, but, you know, it's going to be slow going, and we're going to be unprepared, so I figure we can kind of take the really slow path. Oh, we actually have 82 silver just sitting around in the,
I could make stew,
stash.
but that's not good.
Stew rots a little bit faster. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't matter to me that much.
So I'll do a manual recipe. Which will be meat and salt.
2 pieces of meat.
Oh, 2 pieces of meat. There we go. Boop.
There you go. And you should just have the recipe automatically. Now, one of my fans was actually giving us some recipes.
What did I make?
I don't know.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it lets you make something if it's an invalid recipe. Which is kind of nice, actually.
What did I make with the mushroom and the salt?
Okay.
Or did it just expend the resources?
It might just expend the resources.
Unless I made the omelet.
Do we have any eggs?
We did have some eggs. You had picked up some eggs.
Yeah, I don't remember if I sold them or if I just put them away. Okay, we got loads of bird eggs. Yeah, one of my fans has been dumping recipes on me.
Okay.
Oh, so you can do a cooked bird egg. And you do a boiled bird egg. Food waste. Okay, so if you screw something up, it's no good.
Oh. So should we take all the travel rations or split them up between us?
Actually, I'd leave them in the,
In the stash?
Yeah.
I mean, I have 8 with me currently.
They don't rot in the stash.
Okay.
And we're not going to be going very far for a while.
Oh, so you want me to put the jerky and other things back?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd put things away. Like, we can pretty much live off of naps and,
Ew, I do have food waste. This diseased mush is what remains when cooking recipe fails.
I cooked an egg with water. I wanted to make, like, a hard-boiled egg or something. No. Makes that stuff. I'm actually kind of mad about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I've boiled eggs before. I'd actually love some hard-boiled eggs today.
How about poached ones?
Yeah, poached eggs would be good too.
Now it's making my mouth water.
Yeah, we should stop for food break. And then maybe just start streaming with this if you're up for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Because I honestly, like, I really have been looking for an RPG like this for ages. You know, open-ended, open world.
Where are you, actually?
I went outside to grab salt water. I want to test something. People have been yelling at me for ages about how you can boil...
salt water with something?
Yeah, you can just boil salt water. It'll get you clean water and salt. Yeah, 5 clean water and salt.
I see. So it helps you create salt.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I wonder if I can sell salt this way. Do you have that extra water skin?
I do, but it's full of fresh water currently.
So by boiling it, you get fresh. Can you give me the spare?
Sure.
Just drop it. We really won't need it for a while. Thank you. Let's see. So, I'm just gonna empty these out. Yeah, I was... Honestly, the idea of boiling salt water to get fresh water, it's such like a no-brainer thing. But like, how many video games actually let you do that, you know?
No, that's true.
Like, very few games actually have that level of flexibility, so I was just assuming that, yeah, you straight up, like, wouldn't be able to in this game. Because there's other games where you have to get, like, salt from salt deposits or whatever, but this is much smarter. But, like, most games don't do that, so it's just like, people get mad at me. I get upset. Let's see. I'm gonna go see if I can sell this salt. Because if I can, that's awesome. And so, yeah, eventually we're gonna start ranging out further, and we're gonna need more.
So gross looking.
Ah, you cannot sell salt.
Wander, look. Just
Your face?
The pore texture that they put on there.
Oh, yeah. No, this...
It makes you look like you have a face full of pockmarks or blackheads.
I really wish this game looked like Ashen. Because you saw what Ashen looked like, right?
Yeah. That was really low poly, though.
Yeah, but, like, low poly has such, like, a nice style to it. And you don't end up with, like, weird Uncanny Valley or anything looking gross. Okay, let's see. So I have just gone off to gather a silly amount of salt.
I wish I could see my hair. Is there a way to...
There are hoods, but...
Oh.
Yeah. There are things that will show your hair. Anyway, we've got a stash of 15 salt sitting around in our,
Yeah, it's one of those unfortunate things where you have to unequip to show your hair. And my hair is bright purple, and I wanted to see it.
We not have any wood in our inventory. Oh, yeah, we do. I'm gonna just learn... Oh, yeah. So, 1 wood and 1 iron scrap makes 3 arrows. We'll do that later, I think, when we have more. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have?
Should I just head back up to the lighthouse, though?
Yeah. We might as well stop for food, and then I'll set up for streaming, and we can just play this. What else do we have? Salt water, iron weapon, plus... Oh, round shield, plus predator bones and claw scraps is a fang stuff. And yeah, what we want to do actually is find scaled leather, because it'll make us a scaled backpack that makes it so we can roll without being slowed.